Hey Les, hey Amy, this is Stacy Allen. Hey, I'm standing in front of 14605 East Timber Lake, the house that you were inquiring about. So I'm going to get ready to walk through, do a video of it. I have already walked through the house. I've already walked around the house, the inside, the outside, that kind of stuff. So I was trying to get an idea of what to look for, what to point out in the video, and that kind of thing. So I am going to, I don't know, can I turn this thing around? No, I just have to do it manually. So I'm going to walk through and narrate just to point out some stuff. I will tell you right up front, after walking to this house, this is a very cool house. Probably even go as far and as lame to say it's groovy, to say the least. But very cool house, very unique. I've seen one house, in the last 10 years comparable to it, but it was in terrible shape. It was an abandoned mansion that had the same kind of feel. So this has the whole 70s party feel going on, but it's a very cool house. So I am going to make two videos because YouTube limits the video time frame to 10 minutes. And as big as this house is, it's going to take more than 10 minutes. So I'm going to make one video for the outside and then one video for the inside. So let's go ahead and take a walk. I'm going to turn you around. All right, so you come up through this little step. I will tell you this right here, if you can see this, I can tell you the VA, if you guys are going to use VA financing, they're not going to like this because it's a trip hazard. So just FYI. Coming up the steps. If you can see right below the entryway, there's some chipping paint. The VA will require that chipping paint to be scraped and repainted. I'll come around to this side. Here's something that the VA might flag. They might have an issue with it. And the reason I say might is just because it depends on how on the ball that appraiser is that day. I've seen appraisers miss things because, in my opinion, they're just having an off day, bad day, or they just didn't care. And then I've seen other appraisers catch everything. But if you look in here, you got holes in the rocks. They're just different places. I'm going to come around here to the side of the house. I mean, you can see there's more holes. There's just holes. But I'm going to show you one area that's a much bigger deal. Okay, you see right here, you can see all the way up, it's cracking. Well, an appraiser, a VA appraiser on a good day is going to flag this because this is an area where water from the rain can enter inside, get back in there. You got water intrusion. It's going to rot from the inside out. And I don't mean rot so much to rot the stone or the mortar, but it's going to rot the decking wood, the framing of the house. So it's very possible the VA will make have a fit over this house just for that reason alone, and the seller will have to fix it to sell it to VA. So I don't know if they'll want to do that much work or spend that much money on it. So there's just different places that the VA will want the stones and the cracks filled in on the outside of the house. There is a small air conditioning unit over here for the I believe it's just for the master bedroom area, because there's a big air conditioning unit on the other side. Something really nice about this house is it looks like it has a brand new roof. It looks like a class 4 hail impact resistant. That's what it looks like from down here on the ground, but again, I am on the ground, so it looks to be in great condition. Most of the stone over here actually looks pretty good. Over here on this side of the house, there is a broken window. You can see right here, the VA will not approve that. That glass has to be replaced. Coming around, something that is a question for me. I do not know what the VA will decide. The VA likes to see storm windows on the outside. This house has some older, we'll call them customized windows, but they don't have storm windows. And the VA typically likes to have storm windows. And here you have again your custom cut glass, no storm windows. So I don't know if the VA will make an issue of that or not. It's possible. And I'm pointing this stuff out to you because in order to find out if the VA will make an issue of it, you will have spent $450 for a VA appraiser to come out to the house and assess the house. If the VA appraiser comes back and says all this work has to be done before they'll approve it, and the seller says no, then you just paid $450 to find out the VA won't approve the house. This back here, there's nothing wrong with the glass, but it was a double pane glass, or is a double pane glass, and the sealant has broken, all the gas has got out, and moisture's set inside over the years. So this is not something you can clean off. This is permanent. The only way to fix it, so to speak, is to replace it. So if you want it to look nice, you would just have to replace it. The VA is not going to have a problem with it. It's just, as far as aesthetics goes, it has to be replaced. I love the deck, and of course you can see on the back here you got more windows, no storm windows. Love the roof. From back here I have a much better view. It's a great looking roof. So that's a huge selling point. I love this deck. Coming out, of course you can see, look over the tennis court that looks like it hasn't been maintained in I don't know, a decade maybe. So this is the other side of the house. This is the side where I started, showing you the crack in the mortar and of course all the stones with holes. So that is the outside of the house, and I'm going to start the next video at the entryway inside the house. Talk to you soon.